Countless games start with this move because it leads to many strong openings. Grabbing space and eyeing the e4 and c4 squares, very good. The queen's gambit indirectly fights for the center with a wing pawn, defending the pawn and entering the martial defense. They defended their pawn, which was under attack. You are threatening to tactically win a queen. They are threatening to eventually win a pawn. You are bringing your knight into play, eyeing the central squares. They are threatening to tactically win a rook. This move opens the path for your bishop to enter the game. They missed a chance to capture a free pawn. You allowed the opponent to eventually win a bishop. They missed a chance to tactically win a bishop. Castling kingside helps to complete your development. They slipped up a bit here. Not the worst move, but definitely not the best. You are threatening to win a rook through a fork. You get a chance to win a rook through a fork. You captured a vulnerable knight. This move is dropping a rook, though it doesn't change their losing position. You had an opportunity to win a rook through a fork. A correct move to get their queen out of harm's way. This move makes your piece much more effective. Their knight moves into the game. This move is okay, but not what I would have played. Their best option was to create a pawn chain. You strike at the center with a pawn, taking away space from your opponent. This makes a passed pawn. That was a fair trade. This is a fair trade. A clear recapture. You are now able to eventually win a rook. You had an opportunity to eventually win a rook. They left their queen open for capture, giving you a chance to win material. You won material by capturing that queen. Your opponent is losing material, but they were lost anyways. You moved the bishop to a better square. They missed a better way to evade the check from the opposing bishop. Your rooks can work together now. Another piece joins the board for your opponent. You had an opportunity to tactically win a rook. Their king steps away from the check by your queen. You captured that free pawn. They had a better way to centralize a knight so it controls more squares. You get a chance to activate a rook. That leaves your queen free to capture, taking your vulnerable queen. A logical capture. This move gives you the opportunity to win their rook. This is the way to win material. Their king steps away from the check by your rook. Your rook is now developed, bringing all pieces to the board. They move their king out of the check from your rook. You missed a better way to capture a free rook. They bring their final piece into the game, fully mobilizing their position. You want a pawn for free. This move puts their pawn on a safer square. Well done, an excellent move. This move left their rook hanging. This was the only move. I like their choice. Very good choice. Their king steps away from the check by your rook. A good choice to move your threatened bishop. That's not a mistake, but they did not find the best move here. You captured a free pawn. They played one of the best moves here. Nice, definitely the right move. They moved their king out of the check from your rook. Clearly, you don't want to leave your rook in danger. Precise move from your opponent. Your bishop is no longer hanging and is now defended. That's playable. That pawn was yours for the taking. Moving their threatened pawn to safety. This is a fine move. They missed a better way to evade the check from the opposing pawn. That pawn chain will help strengthen your pawn structure. Their king steps away from the check by your pawn. This moves your rook to a safer square. Decent move, but they had a better one. You captured that free pawn. That's not a mistake, but they did not find the best move here. You had a better option, but this is not bad. They missed a chance to win a pawn through a fork. You continue the checkmate attack. They made one of the top moves in this position. You're still on the road to checkmate. I like their choice. You continue the checkmate attack. They are right on target. You're still on the road to checkmate. They played one of the best moves here. You continue the checkmate attack. Their king steps away from the check by your rook. You're still on the road to checkmate. They made one of the top moves in this position. You continue the checkmate attack. They played the strongest move available. You're still on the road to checkmate. Precise move from your opponent. You're continuing down the road to checkmate. They are right on target. You continue the checkmate attack. They move their king out of the check from your rook. Your move gets closer to checkmate. They move their king out of the check from your queen. You continue the checkmate attack. Their king steps away from the check by your queen. Always feels nice to win.